All right, so here we are, Paula, at the start of another day, and I say, so here we are, Paula, at the start of the other day. That's going to be one of my new things that I say all the time. That'll be one of my little catchphrases. So here we are, Paula, at the start of another day. Actually, it's the end of another day. Here we are, Paula. So here we are, Paula, at the end of another day. And I say that because dear Paula down in Louisiana, dear Paula down in Louisiana, I was talking to her on Messenger the other day as I was walking through Keste. I'm learning how to pronounce that now, Keste. As I was walking through Keste, I was talking to Paula, and Paula is one of my I don't know what do you call them, my fans, my followers. I don't like to use the word follower because it makes me sound like I'm some evangelical YouTube preacher, if you will. And so anyway, the I was talking to I was talking to Paula the other day, and she had sent me a message that I had inspired her. I had inspired her to do a video. She was going to do a walkthrough video. She said that I think that Paula is a single mom, and I think Paula is a single mom down there in Louisiana, and her daughter is this was her last weekend before starting school, and she wanted to take her daughter somewhere special, so she was going to take her daughter someplace. I don't know where they were, but she was saying that she was going to do one of the walkthrough videos, walking through the crowd, one of those type of videos, and she was going to use some of my expressions. She said there's two things that I say all the time. One is, so here we are, and I can't remember the other one that can't remember the other saying that she said that I say all the time. So anyway, I'm going to say so from now on it's going to be so here we are, Paula, at the start of another day. But this is the end of another day, and what a day it's been. What a past 24 hours it's been. And the interestingly enough, I'm as I'm doing this video, I'm in this apartment, Lakash, they call it here in Budapest. It's called the Lakash over here, but I'm in this Lakash, this Airbnb Lakash, and I arrived here yesterday in a pretty massive thunderstorm. It was really coming down yesterday, so it was kind of depressing to get back to the city after having spent the better part of 2 days in beautiful Lake Balaton, and it was somewhat depressing to come back to the hustle and bustle of this big city, and and uh, and my mind is wandering right now because my thoughts are my thoughts are on the events of the last 45 minutes or hour, and that is that I'm having a hard time trying to formulate my thoughts here. Not formulate my thoughts. I'm having a hard time trying to communicate my thoughts. But anyway, I I am going home in every sense of the word. Home. I happened to call my dad today. Somebody had asked me how my dad was doing, and I said I didn't know. I said I didn't know, as strangely as that might sound, I said I didn't know how my dad was doing. And the individual, I can't remember who it was that I was talking to. It might have been, and it most likely was Hattie Stanton, uh, had told me that I should call him. And call him I did. And anyway, so in talking with him and talking with my brother, who's been spending time with my dad during the day, uh, my dad didn't sound too good. He didn't dad didn't Dad didn't sound too good. And as I spent some time talking to my brother and kind of becoming fully abreast of the situation. That's a 50-cent word, my dad would say, abreast. But having become fully abreast of the situation, um, I realized the gravity, if that's the right word. Uh, I realized the gravity of the situation with my father, and I had to, as I was sitting there talking to my dad and listening to him, I found myself thinking that it's just absolutely, absolutely foolish, given the opportunity for me to be any place other than with my dad right now. So it's yeah, it's kind of an interesting. It's not. I don't think the word is interesting, but having the ability to be there with my dad at this point in time, as opposed to gallivanting all around uh, all around Europe. I've been. What's the date today? Today is the 7th. So tomorrow will mark 2 months of being over here in Europe, and it'll mark 2 months. And I've had a great summer, but right now where I belong is back with my dad. So I get on a flight. God willing, I get on a flight this Thursday morning out of Budapest and fly over to Chicago to catch a connecting flight to connecting flight over to Cleveland. And it'll be nice. Well, it's going to be a blessing to it's going to be a blessing to be back there with it'll be a blessing to be back there with my dad. That's for sure. It's going to be it'll be a real blessing to be back there with my dad and and to be with him. So it's a if I'm kind of struggling for my thoughts right, it seems like I'm struggling with my thoughts right now. It's because I am struggling with my thoughts. So, but anyway, so that being said, it'll be nice to see Dad again. It'll be nice to see Dad again, and I maybe God willing, uh, Dad and I will be able to get in a game of chess or two. So anyway, I don't anticipate, and for those of you out there, I'm not I am not of the mindset that I'm going to be doing any 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 videos of any nature when I'm back in Cleveland. I don't uh, I don't think that I'll be doing many videos. Although I might go down and see Buddy. I might go I might go see little Buddy down in Cleveland, or in Buddy's down in Akron. So maybe I'll go down and see little Buddy and you'll be able to see Buddy again. But as far as doing any videos, with my dad, I don't see that. That's not something that I see happening. But anyway, so that's about it. This is probably as down as you're ever going to see me insofar as doing these videos. Today I was in a downright bad mood. I don't know whether it was the weather. I don't know whether it was the expectation I don't know whether it was the expectation of having a really, really nice place here in Budapest for the week, where I find myself. It's okay. It could be a lot worse. I walked out the door this morning. I walked out the door this morning feeling all sorry for myself, for God knows what reason. Maybe it was just the letdown of coming back from such a maybe it was just the letdown of coming back from such an incredible weekend. But nonetheless, um, what else is trying to think what else is on my mind. I've got interestingly enough, I have a bit of a I have a bit of a I have a bit of a blind date tonight. It's kind of an interesting situation. I was driving to Lake Balaton last week, Friday, with a lady, Susika, and Susika and I used to date, and Susika and I are well, I wouldn't say that we're good friends right now, but we're on really good terms. Let's just put it that way. Susika and I are on really good terms, and she's for all intent and purpose, Susika's a wonderful lady. And so we're driving down the road, and Susika asked me if I would want to meet if I'd want to meet a very nice Hungarian woman. I still get confused as to what's the line? When do you stop referencing a, a female, a girl, and a lady? I guess it would depend on I guess it would depend on your age. But anyway, so she asked me if I'd be interested in meeting a very nice Hungarian friend of hers, and I said sure. And as the conversation evolved, she showed me her Facebook profile, and cute as a button, really, really, really as cute as a button. So I am going to go and meet Susika and Reka. Her name is Reka, Reka. That rolls off the tongue well, doesn't it? Reka. So I'm going to go and meet Susika and Reka tonight. That'll be an interesting conversation. I don't know quite yet what the response is going to be when Reka says, "So, how did you and Susika meet?" Susika and I will look at each other, and I don't know. I hear the ambulance coming by. I find myself right on the main street here in Budapest, in this apartment that I'm in. I don't know if I can show it to you. The place is a bit of a mess. You can see, but nonetheless. So I'm going to go meet Reka this evening, and it's the story of my life. It's the story of my life that right. It always happens right before I'm about to leave someplace. I'll meet somebody really, really, really special. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, it's on a plane on Thursday back to Cleveland, Ohio, where it all started. It's back to Cleveland, and my dear old dad. Gonna go see my dad, and you know what? It's a it's the right thing to do because I had planned to pick up a car this coming Friday morning, and I was going to take off on a bit of a road trip, maybe down to Croatia or up to Slovenia or over to Austria. But as I gave it thought, I just thought that it's the right thing to do to go back. So anyway, with all that being said, it's interesting. I've been live chat now for 15 minutes, 5 people watching. No comments, no questions, nothing at all. One thing that'll be nice is on Wednesday, my last day, which will be my last day in Budapest. Wednesday, appropriately so, I'll be meeting Nori, the my ex, in every sense of the word, my ex. I'll be meeting Nori for lunch, and that'll be wonderful to be able to see her one more time before I board the plane out of Budapest, out of Europe, and who knows when I'll be back next. But anyway, with all that being said, I need to get on with my day and let you all do the same. Okay. So take good care, everybody. Have a great day.